It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook,
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
For the Trending Topics, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Big Tig doing big things. How are you? Very, very sad and melancholy Trending Topics, but let's follow along, okay? So, the father of the Jackson clan, Joe Jackson, is doing well after a series of medical emergencies, so well that he's cracking jokes from his hospital bed. A Jackson family rep told TMZ Joe's speech is not impaired and his vision is restored. As they reported, an artery burst behind his eye, causing temporary blindness and possibly triggering a stroke. Joe says he's aware how close to death he was and is grateful to be alive. In addition to the stroke, Jackson suffered 3 heart attacks while he was hospitalized, and his heart actually stopped for 10 seconds. He had a pacemaker implanted. We're glad Joe Jackson is still here, all right? You want to keep him in your prayers, as well as the family, friends, and of rapper Styles P. Remember him from The Lox? He's mourning the loss of his daughter. On Instagram, he revealed that his daughter committed suicide last month. One of the reasons all 3 of the Lox weren't at the BET Awards performing with Diddy. He says words can't describe the pain suffered by him and his family, and reminds fans of the importance of their families. He added that though he's lost a daughter, his family has gained an angel. So again, keep the boy Styles P in your prayers. And the world has been praying and thinking about this Bobbi Kristina situation ever since it developed, and the latest updates are still coming in. First, let's see. Police are gathering evidence in their homicide investigation into the death of Bobbi Kristina. Some new information has come to light about her. The most important piece of information is that Bobbi Kristina often got drunk and fell asleep in the bathtub, allegedly. Police say she even did it the night before her mother, Whitney Houston, died. They say she got drunk with her mother at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, drew a bath in the room, and fell asleep in the tub. So asleep, she eventually woke up to a flooded room. Also, the night Whitney was found dead in her tub, Bobbi Kristina was rushed to the hospital for excessive alcohol poisoning. This is all important information for attorney Jose Baez, who is representing her boyfriend Nick Gordon, a person of interest in the homicide investigation. Baez will likely use Bobbi Kristina's history of getting drunk to prove that Gordon did nothing wrong. The initial autopsy showed no wrongdoing, no other damage to Bobbi Kristina's body. So we'll let you know as they continue to investigate. Shifting to the money end of things, Bobbi Kristina was set to inherit at least $20 million from Whitney Houston. But when she passed, there were strings attached, and it looks like most of that fortune will be determined by Whitney's wishes, not Bobbi Kristina's. Apparently, TMZ has seen a copy of Whitney's will, which established a trust in which Bobbi Kristina got 1/10 of Whitney's estate when she turned 21. She was set to get 1/6 of the balance when she turned 25, but that won't happen since she passed at age 22. Whitney's will provided that if Bobbi Kristina died before 25, all of the money would go to people Whitney designated. In translation, Bobbi Kristina had no authority to give away the rest of Whitney's fortune. As for who Whitney designated, Mother Sissy and brothers Michael and Gary, the will also gives Bobby Brown a cut, but there's a hiccup in that. The will is worded to, quote, my husband, Robert B. Brown. Obviously, the will was drafted before they divorced in 2007, and the issue is whether or not Bobby still qualifies since he is no longer the husband. So I'm sure there will be some infighting and some questions about where Whitney's estate and how it gets divided up. But again, our condolences and prayers go out to all of those family members affected by the passing of Bobbi Kristina Brown. That's going to do it for the Trending Topics. Missed any part, head on over to v-103.com. We can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can also watch it. Big Tig will be back with more next on V103.